Five Senses Meditation. Today we will be returning to our bodies by paying a close attention to the five senses: seeing, hearing, touching, tasting, and smelling. It may be helpful to prepare a bit before starting. Perhaps put on a soft, soothing music, light a scented candle, make your favorite drink, or find a piece of fruit, candy, or chocolate to taste later. And wrap yourself in a soft blanket. Now feel free to pause this recording and make these preparations, and then restart when you are ready. Finding a comfortable position, preferably sitting or laying down in a way that supports your back and is also relaxing. Let's start by taking a few deeper breaths. Allow the breathing to fill your lungs and belly, relaxing the body as much as it's possible for you at the moment. I am inviting you to gently turn the attention to what you can see around you. What objects are you surrounded with? If you are outside, what natural views can you enjoy? As you look at your surroundings, can you find some objects or views that are soothing and relaxing? Or perhaps some objects or views trigger pleasant emotions or memories. And if you cannot see well or at all, perhaps you can note some shades of light and darkness or other seeing-like sensations that have similar soothing or pleasant associations. And once you locate one or more such objects or views, you can softly focus your gaze on the object and allow the relaxing or pleasant effect spread to the whole of your body as much as possible. If you, like me or most meditators, you might have already noticed thoughts or other distractions take you away from focusing on your sense of seeing. It is completely normal to get distracted, so there is no need for judgments. Gently return to the object or the view you have been exploring and continue the mindfulness practice. Shifting the attention now to the sensations of hearing. You can choose to close your eyes or keep them open with a soft, relaxed gaze. What can you hear? Is there a music playing? Can you hear any sounds made by people talking? Can you hear any sounds of nature? Birds singing, sea waves, rustling of the tree leaves, the wind. Now, perhaps the sounds are muffled, or you can only hear my voice. Whatever you are hearing, allow the sounds to take your full attention. Allow them to be a soothing and relaxing background a soundscape to your breathing and sitting or laying down. Being present in this moment, surrounded by any sounds you can hear. If the sounds trigger any memories or emotions, notice them without analyzing or judging. And if thoughts and stories distract you from your sense of hearing, simply note them and thank them for their inputs. Perhaps by quietly, mentally saying thank you, not now, and returning to the sensation of hearing. Hearing all the sounds surrounding you in this moment. Moving on to the sense of touching now. Notice how your feet or legs are touching the surface they are placed on. Perhaps you can feel the contact of that surface with the skin. Notice if the surface is firm or soft. Can you sense any texture or temperature? Are the sensations of touch pleasant or unpleasant on some areas of your body? If you're feeling any discomfort, I invite you to find a more comfortable position or shift it a bit so you can feel safer and more relaxed while allowing the sensations of touch take your full attention. Notice what your hands and arms are touching. And if helpful, you may choose to hold your hands together to experience the direct contact with the skin of your hands. You can also place your hands on your belly or chest to sense your breath through the rising and falling of the belly and chest. Notice whether there's any texture of the materials you're touching. Are there any temperature sensations? Are the materials soft or firm? And if you feel comfortable with focusing on your breath, I invite you to follow the natural rhythm of your breath as you sense the slight movement of your body with each in-breath and out-breath. Breathing in and breathing out. And remembering to return to the senses if you get distracted, saying softly to your distracted mind, "Thank you, not now." Returning to the sensations of touch. For the last two senses of tasting and smelling, we will likely need additional props, such as a beverage to drink, piece of fruit, chocolate, or a candy, a scented candle to smell. You can use whatever is available to you in this moment, or simply imagine tasting and smelling various foods or aromas. Our imagination can be a powerful tool in bringing us back to the present moment through our senses. So if you have anything to taste directly, you can open your eyes if they were closed and take a bite of the food item or sip of your drink. Otherwise, simply imagine doing so, and in that case, imagine indulging yourself a bit in your favorite taste. It will be easier that way to reawaken your taste sense. As you are tasting the drink or the food item, notice all aspects of that experience. Is the taste salty, sweet, sour, bitter, umami? What is the temperature of the food or beverage? What is the moisture level of the sensation in your mouth? And which parts of the mouth are affected? The lips, teeth, tip of the tongue, top of the tongue, back of the tongue, back of the throat. Is the taste pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral? Is the taste sensation triggering any emotions or memories? And if there's any memories or stories that take your attention, note them and thank them, and return to the direct sensation of tasting. Take another sip or bite and repeat this process a couple of times, allowing yourself to fully immerse in the sensations of tasting. As you are tasting or imagining tasting your beverage or food item, you may have already started noticing your sense of smelling activated. Now, these two senses often complement each other. However, for this practice, we will now isolate the sense of smelling. Again, you can find an item to smell, such as a scented candle or food or drink you have tasted previously, or simply imagine smelling your favorite fragrance. Taking a deep breath in and slow out breath to fully relax the body and mind again. Let's now inhale or imagine inhaling this scent. What are the qualities of it? Notice any qualities that come to mind as you focus your attention on the sense of smelling. Is this fragrance flowery, fruity, sweet, or fresh? Is it pleasant or unpleasant? Continue taking deep inhales and paying attention to the smell. Are these scents bringing back any memories or triggering any emotions? Remembering not to follow any stories or thoughts, saying softly "thank you, not now," and returning to the sense of smelling. As we slowly wrap up this 5 senses meditation, I invite you to briefly relax into a comfortable posture and scan your body, releasing any remaining tension as much as possible. And if comfortable for you, you can follow your breath for a short while. When you are ready, open your eyes if they were closed, stretch if needed, and return to your surroundings. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you find this mindfulness practice helpful in relaxing your mind and body, and I hope you will return for another practice in the future.